I don't care how many more points I score or what I can or cannot do on the floor. The real question for me is, can I play without cheating this game?
You sure about that?
The day I can't give the game everything on the floor is the day I'll be done.
How long do you think he has left? His mind is there, his body seems there. Do you think he could keep playing for a number of years?
Yeah, I mean, he said he can play another 5, 10 years, so.
5, 10 years.
Me and Bron could run it for another 5 to 10 years.
Oh, you think you could?
Oh yeah, why not?
You'd win a few championships in that time, I'd say.
Oh yeah, for sure, got to.
Lucky for you guys, that day is not today.
Not seriously leaving.
LeBron, are the retirement rumors true? What's next?
LeBron James just posted another cryptic message about retirement. No announcement, no press conference, just a vague video, a half-answered question, and one haunting line above it. I've been asking myself the same question. Now, if this sounds familiar, it's because it is. This is the third straight offseason where LeBron has teased that he might walk away from the game. Every time, fans scramble, media outlets go wild, people debate his legacy again, and yet, every time, he comes back. So what's really going on here? Is LeBron truly thinking about retiring, or is this all just part of a calculated game? To understand the full story, we have to look past the tweet and dig into what's really behind these retirement teases and the one person LeBron seems determined to avoid. The attention playbook. This wasn't an accident. LeBron's cryptic post wasn't some offhand thought. It was timed, it was curated, it was calculated. Because here's the truth. LeBron knows exactly how to dominate the news cycle. He's been doing it for 2 decades. This man doesn't sneeze without a media strategy. The tweet didn't even answer anything. It posed a question, but not to the league, not to his team, to himself. I've been asking myself the same question. That's not a statement. It's a setup. It's bait for headlines, fuel for speculation. And it worked. Instantly, fans started wondering, is this it? Is he done? What does this mean for the Lakers? And guess what? That's exactly what he wanted. But this isn't new behavior for LeBron. In fact, this same tactic has been used before at eerily similar moments. And the last time he pulled this move, it came right after a brutal playoff sweep. The pattern nobody talks about. Go back to 2023. The Lakers get swept in the Western Conference Finals. What does LeBron do in the post-game press conference? He says, "I've got a lot to think about." He hints that this might be the end. He plants the seed of retirement, right after the worst possible moment to be judged. And then? Silence. No confirmation. No denial. He let the speculation swirl, and sure enough, the sympathy came pouring in. He's done so much for the game. Maybe it's time to rest. Don't blame him. Weeks later, he's back. And this year, same thing. Same pattern, same cryptic messaging. And if you think it's a coincidence, you're not paying attention. This isn't about indecision. It's about narrative control. Because when LeBron gets swept or exposed, he doesn't want the spotlight on the loss. He wants it on the legacy. But there's one major difference this time, and it has everything to do with a ghost from basketball's past suddenly walking back into the spotlight, the return of the real GOAT. While LeBron is teasing retirement, guess who's making a comeback? Michael Jordan. Not to play, not to run a team, but to speak. And that's what makes it so dangerous. For years, Jordan stayed silent. Rare interviews, no podcasts, no real commentary on the modern game. But now, NBC is bringing him in as a featured voice. He's about to be a regular presence in basketball media again, and not just in highlight montages, in real-time analysis. So now, think about it. LeBron's legacy has always lived in comparison to Jordan's, but with MJ mostly quiet, it was easier for LeBron's fans and media loyalists to push the GOAT narrative in his direction. Stats, longevity, scoring records, but Jordan back in the public eye? Jordan giving his own takes? That changes everything. Because now the King doesn't just have to compete with MJ's past, he has to stand next to the man himself, and that's a different ballgame. And maybe, just maybe, LeBron knows it. The GOAT dilemma. Let's be honest, LeBron has had a phenomenal career, unprecedented longevity, record-breaking numbers, global fame. But the GOAT title, that's always been disputed. And no matter how much ESPN debates try to push him past Jordan, something always holds them back. Because Jordan's greatness isn't just statistical, it's mythical. 6 for 6, defensive monster, killer instinct, every finals moment cemented in gold. LeBron, on the other hand, has built a different brand. Not killer, not cold-blooded, not feared, more political, more calculated, more curated. So now imagine this. Next season, Jordan is back, commenting, laughing, analyzing, reclaiming the spotlight. And fans, especially the younger generation, start hearing that swagger again. That unfiltered confidence, that GOAT energy that can't be replicated. How does LeBron look in that shadow? Better question, does LeBron even want to find out? And this leads us to a possibility no one is really talking about. Is he trying to exit before it gets worse? Think about it like this. What if this retirement tease isn't about ending on a high note? What if it's about avoiding a fall? The fall from attention, the fall from legacy, the fall from being the center of the basketball world. Because if LeBron plays one more year while Jordan is back in the spotlight and the Lakers underperform again, suddenly the narrative changes. Suddenly, he's not the living legend, he's the aging icon. The guy chasing ghosts while the real GOAT talks circles around him. And that's where the desperation for attention kicks in. Cryptic tweets, emotional exits, public sympathy plays. It's not about indecision, it's about avoiding erosion. LeBron doesn't want to go out fading. He wants to go out as the story. And if he feels that story slipping away, he'll do whatever it takes to stay in control of the final chapter, even if that means teasing retirement every single summer. But here's the part that no tweet, no caption, and no farewell tour can hide: the truth about legacy. LeBron has spent the better part of his career chasing something he can't manufacture: validation, from media, from fans, from former players, from the league itself. But legacy isn't built on tweets. It's not built on curated moments or dramatic pressers. It's built on how people feel when your name is said 10, 20, 30 years from now. And like it or not, Jordan doesn't need to tweet to be remembered. He shows up, and the world watches. LeBron tweets, and people debate. That's the difference. One commands the room, the other asks to be acknowledged. And as long as LeBron keeps trying to tell us he's done, without actually being done, he only feeds the doubt. The greats don't talk about leaving, they just leave. Is this the end, or just another chapter? So is LeBron James actually going to retire? Maybe, maybe not. But what's clear is this: the more he tries to control the narrative, the more it slips through his fingers. Jordan doesn't ask for legacy, he owns it. LeBron keeps hinting, teasing, and testing the waters, hoping the world begs him to stay.
I'm begging, at some point.
And if he keeps doing that, it says less about retirement and more about insecurity. Because if you truly are the GOAT, you don't need to remind us. We already know.